President's Day. The third Monday in February is President's Day. This year, it's February 19. The official name of this holiday is George Washington's birthday. However, Americans honor Abraham Lincoln and all past presidents as well. Federal offices, banks, and many schools are closed. Some people travel on the 3-day weekend. Many stores have big sales on President's Day. George Washington. George Washington's birthday is February 22. He was born in 1732. George Washington was the commander-in-chief in the American War of Independence against Britain. He helped write the Constitution of the United States. He became the first president. People admired him for his intelligence, courage, and honesty. He is often called the father of his country. People told many stories about George Washington. One story was in many school books. When George Washington was a young boy, his father gave him an axe for his birthday. George practiced chopping with the axe. He chopped down his father's favorite cherry tree. When George's father saw his tree on the ground, he was angry. He asked, "Who chopped down my cherry tree?" Young George knew his father would punish him, but he said, "Father, I cannot tell a lie. I cut down your cherry tree." George's father was happy that his son told the truth. He did not punish him. Parents and teachers used to say, "Be like George Washington. Always tell the truth." However, the story was not true. It never happened. Americans remember George Washington in many ways. The capital of the United States was named for Washington. A state was named for him. His face is on the dollar bill and the quarter. Thousands of people, schools, streets, banks, and businesses are named for him. Abraham Lincoln. Abraham Lincoln was born on February 12, 1809. His family was very poor. They lived in a log cabin. Lincoln's mother died when he was young. Later, Lincoln became a lawyer. He wanted to help make fair laws. People called him Honest Abe. In 1846, voters in Illinois elected Lincoln to Congress as a representative. In 1860, Americans elected him President of the United States. After Lincoln's election, 11 southern states seceded from the Union. This started the Civil War between the North and the South. One terrible battle was in Gettysburg, Pennsylvania, in 1863. Many soldiers died in this battle. They were buried there. Later that year, President Lincoln made a short speech at Gettysburg. That speech became the most famous speech in American history. It's called Lincoln's Gettysburg Address. Many high school students memorize it. It begins with these words: 407 years ago, our fathers brought forth upon this continent a new nation, conceived in liberty and dedicated to the proposition that all men are created equal. It ends with these words: This nation, under God, shall have a new birth of freedom, and that government of the people, by the people, for the people, shall not perish from the earth. Lincoln's face is on the $5 bill and on the penny. Many cities, streets, banks, and schools are named for him.